Be someone who owns the mornings, guys. Why people don't take a morning routine more seriously is beyond me. You got to realize, like, it's really hard to win the race if you don't get off to a good start. And there's only one place that you can start every day, and that's the morning. Well, I'm just not a morning person. No, you just live in self-limiting beliefs. You're focused too much on the person that you've been and the things that have happened to you instead of focusing more on the person that you want to become and where you're going. When you start doing the latter, when you start focusing on who you want to become, you stop living your life based on self-limiting beliefs. Because at any moment, you can become a morning person. Well, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, of course it is. And everything that's worth doing is hard. And everything is hard before it gets easy. But if you stick with it long enough and you keep getting up before everyone else does, sooner or later, you will become a morning person. You will develop a natural routine. Your circadian rhythm will be in alignment. And man, then you are cooking with gas, big dog. Because here's the thing, is when everyone else is still sleeping, there's not as much motion. There's not as much energy. That is when God's voice is the loudest. That is when this universe is going to provide you synchronicities that are so profound that you start to man, there's something fucking going on here. And then you've arrived. When you start truly believing in this universe and the powers that be and what is going on here, once you start believing a certain way based on the context you're provided from your own life experiences, well, then you start behaving a certain way. Okay, now I'm a morning person. Now I'm going to get up and crush the motherfucking day. Believe, and you start behaving, it's only a matter of time before you become the person you're supposed to be. But that's going to take work. And that's going to take consistency. But the only way to really develop that consistency is in the morning. Because if you put off all the things that you're supposed to do, then there's so much more distraction. There's so much more life that can happen. Oh man, the kids need a ride to school today. Getting called into work early. Inundated with emails. Wife's bugging me about rah, rah, rah. List goes on and on and on. That's life. So you've got to get up before the rest of the world is up and crush the motherfucking morning and have your list of successes. That way you go out in the world, strap the fucking armor, because you're successful. You've already proven it to yourself. And then you ride that wave the rest of the day, big dog. You get up and do it again tomorrow. No breaks. Put like, subscribe. Enjoy the ride. Let's go.